What's up, everybody? It's Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing all right? Okay, good. That's good. Now, right now, I want to talk about smoking and drinking. I want to talk about smoking and drinking. Now, some of y'all smoke and you drink. And some of y'all want to do that. You want to smoke and drink. But it's also a lot of y'all, and I'm speaking from personal experience, there's a lot of y'all out there that smoke and drink, and you don't even want to. Matter of fact, you want to stop. Well, let me be the one to tell you that yes, you can stop. No, you're not missing out on anything if you stop. And yes, you have been lied to about how fun it is and about how great smoking and drinking is. See, there's a lot of things at play when it comes to the human brain and how people are playing with your intelligence on a day-to-day basis. When you look at the commercials, when you look at the club life, the partying, it gives you the illusion that drinking alcohol is fun. Just hear me out. It gives you the illusion that drinking alcohol is what's making it fun. And see, a lot of y'all, it's going to take you a minute to really understand what I'm saying. Just have an open mind as we have this conversation right now. Just be open-minded about it. Because there was a time in your life where you did not drink alcohol. There was a time in your life you didn't smoke cigarettes. You didn't vape. There was a time in your life you didn't smoke weed. My question to you is, were you happy then? Of course you were happy. You were happy. You were happy when you wasn't smoking, wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking weed. You're not any more happy now. It's an illusion of happiness. The big companies, the alcohol and tobacco industry. I don't know what to say about weed. Weed is kind of in its own category. I'm gonna talk about weed later. I'm gonna just talk about tobacco and alcohol. Weed is one of them things that's kind of tricky because it depends on how you smoke the weed. Back in the day, we used to roll blunts. I don't know what they're doing nowadays. I ain't smoked weed in so long, I couldn't even tell you. But when you roll weed in a blunt, that's tobacco. Anytime you smoke tobacco, you're taking in nicotine. Anytime you take in nicotine, it's addictive. And I'm gonna say that again just to make sure y'all are aware of what I just said. I said anytime you take in nicotine, it's addictive. So I don't care if it's a cigarette, I don't care if it's a Black and Mild, I don't care if it's a DeJarm, a BD, what else? A vape pen, snuff that you put right here. As long as it's tobacco and as long as it's got nicotine in it, that nicotine will enter your bloodstream. It will give you a little feeling, like a little rush, or maybe like a little tingly feeling. And it is addictive. Okay, now that we got that out the way, it's the same thing with alcohol. Alcohol is addictive. And some of y'all are going to say, well, Jesus turned water into wine. And wine been out since, thousands of years ago. What's wrong with a little wine? It's nothing wrong with a little wine. It's nothing wrong with a little bit of wine. The problem is it's never a little bit of wine. You know that. Alcohol and tobacco, their whole purpose, and you got to really be open-minded to hear me when I tell you this. The whole purpose is for them to have you hooked until you die. I want you to really let that sink in for a second. The alcohol and tobacco companies want you hooked until death do you part. And the reason why is because they make more money on you. If you're alive, you're still spending money. Don't become a slave to these things. I've been a slave and it was hell, man. Many nights I woke up in the middle of the night, got to take a piss, and I'm like, damn, I drank too much. I'm up 3 a.m. I'm running to the bathroom trying to pee. I'm like, why did I drink all that beer? I'm stumbling. I got a headache. Can't get back to sleep. Knowing I got to be at work in the morning. Why would I do this to myself? That's what I'm telling myself. Time went by, you get married, you have a family, you're still drinking. This time it's a little bit different. Now at night, you almost want to cry because you're like, damn, I'm killing myself. And there's people that's depending on me. I act like I don't care. Why would I drink till 2 a.m. when I know I got to go to work tomorrow? These are the kind of thoughts you start having. And then you start feeling like, damn, I can't stop. And it's okay. First of all, alcohol and tobacco, they tend to go hand in hand. They go very well together. At least they did for me. If I'm playing spades and I got a cold beer right here, it'd be nice to have a little Black and Mild, a little cigarette. Some of y'all smoke blunts during this time. I'm not sure what you do. But usually it's always some type of artificial enhancement that's needed, or we feel like it's needed, in order for us to have a good time. What you don't realize is that's all a lie. It's all in your head. It's the addiction. The addiction is more than just physical. The addiction is psychological as well. It'll have you thinking that, oh, I'm only doing this to relieve stress. Not realizing that the substance is what's causing your stress. It's important that you understand that once you stop smoking and stop drinking, the drug itself, day by day, it'll let go its grip. And once it let go of the hooks, once the hooks are out of you, you wake up, you start realizing like, damn, wow, that was crazy. I was hooked, but I'm not anymore. And the reason why you'll know is because you'll look around at other people that still do the same shit that you used to do, that you stopped, and you kind of look at them with pity almost. It's kind of like, damn, man, I know what they're going through, because deep down, it's nothing you can really tell them to make them stop. It's just going to have to be a personal journey. That's precisely why I made this video. Because what it's going to come down to is your friends and family. So first of all, I'm assuming that you want to stop at some point. I don't know how old you are. Maybe you're 20, maybe you're 30, maybe you're 45 years old. You want to stop at some point. You just don't know when. Here's the other secret about it. When is today. It's right now, today, literally. And here's another secret. It's mental. So if I say, look, I'm done. Today, I'm done. And let's say 5 minutes later, you light up a cigarette and you're like, damn. Well, at least you tried, right? Don't beat yourself up so much. You're dealing with a very, very wicked drug that is created in a lab. You got to see it for what it is. Like when you vape, when you pick up the little cartridge and you start vaping and you plug it up in the wall, right? And then you look at it. What color is it? Damn, maybe it's like purple and red or something. And maybe it's some kind of apricot apple cinnamon, flavor or whatever. And then you put it up to your lips and you take a long drag. What does it taste like? Right? What's that flavor? And then you inhale it in and you blow out all these fumes, right? The vape. What does it make you feel? How do you feel when you do that? I just want you to realize that all of that shit's been orchestrated. All of it has been tested in a lab to make you hooked. So look, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, realize you're being controlled. That's the part that people don't get sometimes. They really think they're making their own choice. Well, let me take that back. You are making your own choice. It's almost like being locked in a cell, but you got the key. Like, it's weird. That's what it feels like, being addicted. Like, you know you can stop. At least you think you can stop. But it's just hard as hell to stop for some reason. And I think one of the main reasons is just, you got to stop beating yourself up and realize that this is a system that's been in place for hundreds of years, trying to get you hooked. They've been trying to get you hooked, and it's been working. Look at all the commercials, the marketing, the advertising. Look how beautiful the little vape pen is. All these fake flavors and shit they got going on. Man, they're trying to make you addicted. Now, I don't know if this is going to get taken down, but I would recommend one thing. Go online and download something by Alan Carr, The Easy Way. Alan Carr, The Easy Way. It's an audiobook about how to stop drinking and about how to stop smoking. You listen to that audiobook and your whole life's going to change. It helped me. And look, I'm not being paid by them. I'm just trying to share some information that helped me out. Hopefully it helps y'all out too. But yeah, you've been duped. You've been tricked. We've been marketing and advertised to. We think we're missing out on something. We're not. Because once you stop doing it, you don't even think about it anymore. This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. Comment down below, man. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment, like the video. I'm going to holler at you next time. Peace.